Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play for Farming Simulator 22 as we continue our run here on Elmcreek. Just dropping off the last of our hay. Don't have a lot of hay, but it was just one round of mowing on that barley field, so at least gets us some hay. And some hay is really all we needed right now just to get the cows started. Obviously, they are there. They got, enough straw. They got enough TMR. Most of their TMR is going to be coming from silage. Silage is actually quite a bit easier for us to make than hay, so expect that to be the bulk of our stuff going forward. I'm just gonna park you right here, I guess, and that'll be fine. Eggs are okay-ish. I mean, I guess we could empty them out at some point. Let me make sure the chickens are full on their barley. Oh, I had a little bit to go. Alright, that is good. We are currently mulching the barley field. So the next thing we need to do is get the seeder ready. And go ahead and plant some more barley. We're definitely going to need lots of barley. I mean, obviously the barley is what we're giving the chickens, as well as what we are, turning into straw. We might need to swap off sorghum at some point, just because sorghum does not give us straw, right? And we definitely need some, to be fair, we can actually get by with very little, if any, straw, because we don't have to have manure. Manure is not a critical part of our overall plan. Speaking of manure, this would be a good time if we had some manure or slurry to put it down on this barley field before we plant it, but we don't, so we're going to go ahead and just plant as is. But going forward, we will be putting down a layer of one of the two leading into our planting efforts, just to try and help kind of facilitate. Because if we put manure or slurry down, then we don't have to put as much manure, or sorry, not as much actual fertilizer, which ultimately just makes things cheaper for us. Alright, so we'll keep an eye on you, because I have a feeling you are going to catch up with the mulcher guy pretty quickly here. He goes at 11 miles. You both go at 11 miles an hour, and you're probably about 50% wider, so we'll see. Other than that, I mean, that's about it. There's not much else for us to mess with right now. We got to mow next month. All of our grass fields up here. But for right now, they're just growing. Yeah, I mean, we're really not much for us to do at the moment. I'm glad we have the cows. Cows are obviously going to get us both the milk and the butter. And really all we're left with is sugar for our cakes. So, probably means we need to put some sugar beets down, which we can't do until March, but probably plan on putting sugar beets down in March, which does mean, let's see here, when we're keeping the grass on there until, well, we wouldn't be planting the sorghum until April anyway, so just planting the sugar beets 1 month earlier, or honestly, we could also plant them in April as well if we chose to do that. Does mean that we just skip a little bit of sorghum. Everything else, I mean, the grass basically stays on there almost the same amount. The only other thing would be, let's see. Well, we don't need that many sugar beets, right? Sugar beets make a lot of sugar, and we just need some. I'm trying to decide if we should do like both of these fields and still do some sorghum on the other one just to kind of supplement things for now. But we don't need a ton. I mean, our bakery still got plenty of flour for now. We still got flour being made, being distributed. I mean, we're okay, right? We're in a good place for this. Obviously we know we got plenty of strawberries. I suppose we can start dropping some off just to fill that thing up. Same thing with eggs, the milk, things like that. I mean, I want to sell stuff, but if we can just get everything populated into this storage bin, and all we're waiting on is the sugar. I guess we could, I'm trying to think of what's the best way to do that, because yeah, I really just want to be able to make cakes as soon as we can get the sugar in there. So we might go ahead and fill those up and then sell whatever's beyond that, from that point forward. All right, let me let these guys run for a little bit, and we'll be right back momentarily. All right, finishing up the mulching now. About halfway done with the seeding. We'll grab the roller here in just a moment. And then I think we're good to fast forward. I guess one of the things I got to start monitoring is my animals from now on, but no, we're looking okay. Chickens are obviously okay. Got plenty of food. We might empty out the eggs, actually. I should probably check that. Everything else I think is okay over here. We can turn off the barley for now, so we're not spending money on that. Sorghum obviously still going. Bread. Yeah, I guess bread is still going for now. I might as well do something with the flour while it's there. Strawberries are looking all right. And of course the silage is okay as well. All right, so you're good. Let's get you folded up. Get the roller. Knock this out real quick and move on. I have a feeling we will only ever do one round of sugar on this map because, like I said, the sugar beets makes a lot of sugar. And I think one round will last us quite a while, so we'll see. We'll judge it, but that probably just means that we will not be buying the equipment, because what's the point of buying it if we're only going to do it more or less once? But it also does mean that we might want to try and make the most we can when we do make it, so that we are in a good place, just to have as much as we possibly can without having to make more. So I was looking for, oh wait, roller. Yeah, sorry, driving around in circles here trying to remember what I was planning on doing. Poor little tractor might not be able to pull the roller, will it? I think it can. It's just needs to. I think that's right. For some reason, this one on automatic mode, it doesn't upshift to be able to pull it. I don't know what's going on, but once I upshift, it's fine. So kind of strange, because I know it has the horsepower for it. So we do still need to buy the not the bakery, the dairy, and we still need to buy sugar mill. So a couple things. I mean, the dairy is on the map, so we can save a little bit of space by going and just buying the one on the map. Seeing as we will only be distributing the butter, we're not really planning on selling it. I guess that's fine. We just have to make a trip every once in a while to drop off the milk, and then that's it. The butter will take care of itself. We already checked, right? There's no sugar mill on the map, is there? There's the oil over here. And then that's it, right? So we do still need to find a place to put the sugar mill. Unless I'm blind and it's on here somewhere. But I'm pretty sure it is not. I guess we could see that here, right? We would be able to see sugar beets. It's up here. Obviously, if the sugar beets. Yeah, okay. Making sure. I didn't think there was. Just wanted to confirm. So we will we'll just have, like I said, we'll have to find a place to put that. I'm not sure exactly where I'm going to put it right now. Don't really have the land to put it somewhere. I suppose one thing we could do is we could, like, I don't know, buy 52 over here and put it over here. Get us a little bit of straw for that right now. Some more wheat for flour. I mean, I guess one thing we can do, let's just check to see how big this thing is. I mean, I know we've put it on the other map, but I'm trying to remember related to everything else we've got on here. And there's only one, isn't there? Sugar mill, that's just that big one. Yep. So, sugar mill. I mean, we could, well, yeah, I don't know. We could trim back one of these fields and just put it on the end there. Technically, I guess we have a little bit of room over here somewhere. I mean, we could just put it smack dab in the middle here, drive around it all the time. Wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. I could also, let's see here. Input is, the drop off is where? Okay, we don't care about the pickup because, again, we're going to distribute. So we could probably find a way to stick it off in here in the corner. And it makes things a little bit cramped, but not terrible. Obviously, if we bought this field, we actually wouldn't even need to use up the field, but I guess we could also put it over here, right? I think there's just enough space, technically. I mean, it's cramped. It is cramped, but again, we don't care about the output. So we can just hide it in here, and honestly, that might be the best. Just stick it off in the corner with our other industry, and then just drop off there. No big deal. I think it'll cover up that swing set. I don't think that swing set will interfere with anything. So yeah, I mean, 82,000 bucks ish to plop it over there. That's not terrible. So yeah, I think we'll figure it. We might do something like that. I mean, we also have the mod that allows us to put it anywhere, to be fair, on the map. But I mean, we've already got some industry there. We might as well put it next to it. I think that would work. All right, we're done with the seating. We are done with the seating. Did we actually get everything? Yep, looks like we're good. So basically 80,000 bucks for the sugar. Oh, did not mean to hit the button. And I think it's 70 for the dairy. We'll go check here in a moment. And then that's it, right? That's basically, I mean, obviously, again, we have to lease. Did not hit the brakes. We still have to lease the equipment. The planter won't be that bad. We don't have to get the biggest planter in the world because, again, we're only doing it once and our fields aren't like super big. But planter and then leasing the equipment. Now, I do want to go ahead and just get the good equipment because it's annoying to try and use the little tractor. Not because the tractor itself is bad, because the tractor itself is fine. It's just the hopper on the tractor is non-existent and it's, you know, just kind of a little frustrating to work with. But I suppose if that's the only thing we had to work on, I mean, to be fair, it is 98,000 bucks by itself. But again, we're paying what, 300,000 effectively. I mean, I'd probably grab this Ropa, honestly. I mean, I do want a nice one, but it doesn't have to be like the nicest one. So like this Ropa would be fine. We're talking 19,000 bucks, but it would definitely make things a bit easier than getting the tractor hopper or tractor trailer thing. You know what I mean? Do we even have the horsepower for this? 185. I don't even know if we have the horsepower for that anyway. So it's kind of a moot point. No, we got 261. My mistake. So we technically could pull it with the case. Don't know. Hopper is 6,000 liters. I mean, I guess if we kept the trailer ready. The problem with this one, though, is also that the semi-trailer doesn't really fit underneath it. So we would really need that other trailer. Or I guess we could lease a trailer temporarily because it would still ultimately be cheaper. I don't know. I think I'm just going to buy the nice thing because let's get it done, knocked out. We're only have to do it once. No big deal. So I think that's going to be the plan. I don't think there's anything here that I want to worry about. I do want to grab, I guess you. Go grab our trailer. Pick up a couple eggs. And I guess I'm going to go ahead and drop them off at the bakery. I know it's going to cost us a bit of money, but getting that thing filled up would be really, really nice. So really the only thing we're going to be selling right now is bread, I guess. Or if we cap out on the other products for sure. Which will probably take a while. If I had to guess. Which does also mean that we can go ahead and drop off some strawberries and all that kind of stuff as well. That is that. Should be able to sneak around the back here. Oh, it only holds 7,000 eggs, so never mind. We are going to be selling some eggs. Wow, that's so few eggs. And to think it's 2 of everything, so that's only going to make 3,500 rounds, right? And then times 5 cakes. Although, to be fair, let me look at this for a second. I mean, only 192 cycles per month. So that's, so that's 384 eggs per month. We're only going to use 4,600 eggs in a year. So, no, we're definitely still selling eggs. That's good. That is good to know. I'll just go ahead and drop off whatever we got left over here. When is egg selling month? Let's see. Eggs are... Not... Oh, they're there. November. So we're close. Okay, I was doing. Just like brain wasn't working. Now, unfortunately, these are all like partially filled, but that's not going to be a problem because we'll just set the thing to pick them up. No big deal. All right, cool. So that's done. What else do we want to drop off? Already got flour getting dropped off. I mean, I could pick up that flour there. Is it full? Because we're now distributing again. It is not full. So we can go ahead and pick up this flour just to get it off this output. I guess as we get milk, I mean, half of it does still need to go to the butter. And maybe we'll start with the butter because obviously that takes some, you know, it's a bit of time as well. And then strawberries. That's right. We need strawberries. Again, we only need like 4,000 liters of any of these, right? Because it's all 2 of each. So about 4,000 liters will make us a year. That's really not that much. All right, flour's in a good place. Yeah, the sugar's going to last forever. 1 round of sugar is going to be absolutely plenty. I assume it's not going to hold any more strawberries than it holds eggs, because why would it, if that's the only thing that gets used by it? Oh, it looks like it might even hold less, maybe? It's hard to tell. It might be the exact same amount. Yeah, it's about the same. Looks like 7,000. Cool. Well, then we got plenty of strawberries to sell as well. Good. We're still going to make some money while we're waiting on the cakes. I really have no concept of how much we're going to make on the cakes. It may be nothing. Honestly, I genuinely don't know. It says 5. Don't really know what 5 means in the context of how it sells, you know? So, guess we'll find out. Still not quite. There we go. There we go. 7,000. Alright, strawberries are good. I mean, I guess that's it. I mean, we're in a good place for all of that. Just need the milk products and, of course, the sugar. How are we doing on the rolling? I'm sure we're done. We are basically done. I'll clean up this last little bit, and then we're good. I really have no concept of how long we're going to need, or how much sugar we're going to actually need, to be honest. I know that these 3 fields will make a couple 100,000 liters. But the 3 fields, I mean, not this one, because I'm going to keep this one on barley, I think. But the this 2 and then 1 over there are going to probably make a couple 100,000 liters. And at, I guess, 7,000 liters a year. I mean, that's we're going to have more sugar than we're ever going to use, so almost not worth buying the building unless we were to actually sell some sugar as well, which we may have to consider, but I don't know. It's going to be interesting. We'll see. Not going to be a problem for a couple more months, though, so we got some time to think about it. All right, let's go ahead and fast forward, get the first of our milk, and go from there. We'll be able to mow next month as well, so yeah, everything's good. Getting there. I mean, we're getting towards the end of the game, and by end game I mean just the final product that we cared about for this run. I mean, true end game would be to pay off our loan, which we got further in the hole for sure, but we'll get there. All right, so check a couple things. First, actually, check the used to make sure, because that's going to dictate some decisions. Really nice tractor. We could do sugarcane instead, but no, I'd rather not. And we're not going to do chaff because we just don't need that. We're not going to do that many cows. Still got that. I mean, I love this cloth. Don't get me wrong. This is amazing. Not sure that it's worth. I mean, we've got plenty, right? We got plenty of the 2 pieces of equipment are going to be enough for everything we're going to do. Show as nice as it is, we are going to ignore it. And then we're going to come over here. What are we looking at? Let's make sure everything over here looks good. Flowers almost capped out. Cows are, of course, they need TMR, which we expect. Straw's okay. You got a little bit of milk, not a lot, so maybe it's not time to drop that off yet. I can't remember how much cheese. I think it's only a couple 1,000 liters, to be honest, but we'll let it build up a little bit more before we bother getting the trailer to go drop that off. But yeah, we do need some TMR, so we will get that started. Let's grab, I guess you can take care of that probably. Oh, and we need to get the mowing started. Let's get that going actually first. We still need hay because we do have quite a bit of silage, but we don't have very much hay. So probably for this set of rounds, it's going to be hay. So it doesn't really matter how we drop this because we're going to have to head it anyway. We're going to start sideways here just to get a little bit of a header here. Still to double check. It's ready to mow, right? Yes. Cool. All right, so you're going. You are ready to pick this thing up. We still have straw in here. Which we can drop off whatever we can. Which is all of it, that's fine. And then we'll just go grab some more stuff. I could have used that for the food too, but it doesn't really matter. So we want a splash of hay. Well, I'll say a splash. Probably about a third of it being hay for now. We could get by with a little bit less, but we'll do about 7,000 liters. And then I think we can fill up most of the rest with this. Which would put us up to 21,000-ish. Pretty good. And then we'll grab a tiny bit of straw just to top it off. Oh, I forgot we had silage in there. It's all right. We have a decent amount of straw just because of the contracts and stuff, so adding a little bit here just to kind of fill in some gaps and make it extend a little bit longer is still good. Guess we can move the mower to go lengthwise. All right, and a little bit extra for next month. All right, so the mowing's getting done. We can start the rolling behind it, because we will be doing some more grass. Anything we need to sell in October? Not according to my spreadsheet or my little chart here, but we'll still check. It's always possible. All right, we'll go ahead and get a little more of this mowing done between episodes, and when we come back, yeah, hopefully we can fast forward, get some more milk, start working on the butter, and go from there. But I do appreciate you guys watching. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye. I wanted to give a special shout out to the following channel members. Thank you so much for supporting the channel.